Hi everybody, I'm Mikey from Ubisoft and I'm joined here today by Professor FatShady.
Hello internet people.
He's a man who has forgotten more about Trials than I will ever know, and he's the man responsible for the University of Trials.
Yes, my little baby. While this little video is playing, we'll just have a bit of a chat. The University of Trials is really, a YouTube channel that is focused around teaching people the art of Trials, the intricacies of Trials, the skills of Trials. Because I found one of the things that is, it's an easy game to pick up, but to master it takes a hell of a lot of work, as I'm sure we'll see with you
Yes.
in a moment, which you're still on the early part of that journey.
I am technically what is known as a bit of a noob when it comes to Trials, yes.
Yes. I wasn't going to say that, but yes, you are. Yes, you are. So look, basically what I really try and focus on is teaching people about the game, and I thought today was a real cool opportunity. So thank you firstly for Ubisoft Australia for inviting me to come along and participate in this little event, and a good opportunity for me to teach you a thing or two.
And I just remembered, I should say, just before we get into the awesome level max, we've got a few comps going on today as well. So we've got 3 copies of the game to give away on the format of your choice.
Yep.
And we'll get into that a little bit later to break things up a bit.
And we should add, just to make sure people are excited about this, also including Season Pass and the Awesome Level Max DLC. So this is the latest and greatest pack that has everything.
Exactly, you get the whole lot.
Awesome.
But to start with now, shall we look at the adventure?
Let's do that. Let's you do it. I've done it.
All right, cool. This is going to be new for me, and I'm hoping I'm going to pick up a few little helpful hints along the way.
Oh, now do I need to show you where it is? Basically, all right, so career
Here
mode,
we go.
Career mode, and then right across to the right. Obviously, this is the sort of core game in those first 8 sections. 6 more for the DLC, and the last 2 are the latest things that have just come out. And as you can see, awesome adventure. So this is just for your benefit. Pick a bike and ride. There's nothing special about this whatsoever. Just a regular motorcycle track.
Cool. I'm going to go for a good all-rounder.
Nice.
Keep things simple.
That's because you can't ride the Pit Viper, right?
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm going there. Yeah.
All right, we see a couple of people coming along. I do want to give a special shout out to Alexandrifi, I think it is, for being here at least 15 minutes before the stream even started. So a big shout out to you. Keep riding. Who else have we got? We've got the Maxi Geek. Bakum Ford. I know this dude, but I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'm not lying. I also know. How you doing, guys? Jongi's here. How you doing, dude? Rotmitho. G'day. And a few other people as well. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. And we're going to check out some of this stuff now. So the interesting thing about this now, okay? So you have seen that part. You knew it because that caught me out the first time I.
Okay, yeah, this is weird. Like the world is spinning on its head, and
awesome.
This is different.
The awesome adventure is, I guess, designed to just mess with people a little bit, and it's an interesting way. So I guess people that I guess maybe wouldn't necessarily look at a motorcycle game and think that's for them. As you'll see in a second, you've just collected some blueprints here. It kind of what's this?
Whoa. Okay.
So this is really, I guess, an intro into what the game is all about. But as you'll see in the next level, it gets here we go, fault hit.
Come on, get up.
That part catches everybody.
Oh.
So as you'll see in the next level, things get a little crazier.
No. Oh, come on. I tell you what, it does.
Bakum Fortune telling me how to pronounce his name. Bakum. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Sir Dodo Duck. I like that name. All right.
So I've got the unicorn.
I think you have. And is that just the regular rider riding on a unicorn? No. It may actually be a unicorn. Hey, just wait for this to load up for a second and just have a look at this bad boy. It is a cat with a golden pistol riding a unicorn who just happens to breathe fire. So jump on that, have a look at that bad boy. So this is a new sort of edition that came out in the latest DLC. As I said, this is really just about trying to get people to, I guess, get a feel for the concept of the tracks. And as you'll see here, things get a little bit crazy. I get the impression the Red Links guys had a bit of an interesting time coming up with the design for all of this stuff.
I'll tell you what, it feels different.
What, because you've just transported to Mars?
No, the handling. Well, is it handling? I mean, do I often handle unicorns? The last time I rode a unicorn, it's...
Yeah. Well, and this is actually, and you'll find when he falls off too, he's got no spine, so his body just contorts. And I'm assuming maybe it's a female feline.
Come on, come on. I feel more sorry for him now than the bike riders.
Well, he's just got blasted with a laser too. Actually, no, we should actually see how long it takes for you to ask for help on something. I think you'll be alright getting through this.
Come on. It's just bizarre. It's throwing me around. It's like when I think I'm on a run and then it's unexpectedly transported somewhere else.
Yeah. Now, this one here absolutely is, trying to challenge you a little bit.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
Just reading through the chat now. While we're here too, is any questions for either me or our good friends at Ubisoft, Mikey included? Any questions or anything you guys want to ask? Throw them in the chat. We will be checking out some of the. So I'm interested to show. I think we're going to do some multiplayer competitions as we mentioned. I'm also wanting to have a look at some of the. I want to show you some of the challenges to give you a bit of an idea about that. And even some of the Track Central tracks to try and show off some of the awesome work, because that's one of the most interesting things I find about this game, is that you've also got the ability to build the tools that the game developers have used to make the game. We've also got access to ourselves, and everyone has access to that, and you can build pretty much what you're seeing here. If you have the time and dedication to learn the editor, you've got the ability. Nice. You doing alright here, mate?
A few little squeals from the cat keeping you going.
I've often wondered, is that the cat or the unicorn struggling under the weight?
It does feel different though. It really does. I can't describe it. It's like none of the other bikes. They have kind of almost got the feel of riding a horse. Not that anyone's ever ridden a unicorn before, yeah.
I do find, so that's one of the things about the way that this game is sort of the foundation of this game is all based around the physics, and they do put a lot of work into the individual physics and the sort of the way that each of the different, let's call them vehicles now because it's bikes or a unicorn, but the way they actually ride is different. So you will find this is less agile than say the Pit Viper. It seems to have similar, probably slightly slower than I think the Roach bike.
Yeah.
But it does have its own properties, and you do need to, I guess, learn how to ride a unicorn.
And it's not slow either.
Well, actually, here's a tip, because I have seen a few people, and I did this when I first started out with the unicorn as well. On the downward slopes, so when you land here, for instance, let go of the throttle.
Yeah. And
you might find it just give you a better chance at recovering. I tend to. It's a similar technique you'll find for any sort of big downhill slopes. If you actually let go of the throttle, you'll go faster downhill than if you're accelerating at 100%. Which seems counterintuitive, but it does work.
Come on.
And you're already starting to see the other thing about this game. It will challenge you. Whether you find this challenging or some of the other harder tracks in the game challenging, you'll get to a point.
But it's that kind of game though. It keeps me coming back because every time I start, it's like, it was me. It's never the game. You kind of know where you've gone wrong. You're like, right, I want another go. I can do it this time.
Yeah, reverse a bit. Yeah, not too.
Come on.
A bit. Reverse a bit. I choose my words carefully.
I took your guidance too literally there. Back up. Come on,
a bit for you is like 4 meters.
Yeah. Right. Come on.
I never want to guide you into a spot reversing or something. Just back up a touch.
I don't want to have to give in and give you the pad already. Come on.
You can do it. Big flip here, 100%, and just let it roll back. All right, now. This is going to be a long day, isn't it? Maxi Geek giving you grief already?
Oh, come on, guys.
Well, welcome to the stream. You're going to be a good
Go on, then.
I know what. I'll fault here.
Here we go.
I will say, I am Professor FatShady, and I do have a degree in trials writing. I will say though, I did not master in unicorniness. Here we go. I'll let you see what comes here.
Right. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
I love that train. That train catches you out real good. And look at the background. For anyone who's not controlling the unicorn, when you get that air, have a look at that vortex. I just visually, this is a very impressive little segment of this track.
Tell you what, it is seriously distracting. Even when you're riding him, you're kind of looking away, looking back, and it's like, what's going on? What's happening next?
So with this part, slower here, and then get that good run up. And again, and this is the cool thing, even though you're riding a unicorn, it is still teaching you some of those, it's giving you a hint to what this game, I guess, is really about, You
know what, it looks and feels a little bit like a platformer as well. It's different.
Calzone's here. How you doing, sir? Got a few names that I recognise. Very good to see you guys all. Alright,
cool.
Which one are you going to go for next? You gonna go this guy? Yeah, go on. Actually, this I think you're gonna have fun with.
Yeah. All right.
DJ Twitchy, moi. Finnish greeting for the Australians and New Zealand people here. So if you see moi, actually, it's funny because so the Red Link's developers are Finnish. What you'll actually find is that, I mean, not that many of us can speak any Finnish at all, but moi tends to be within the sort of Trials community, tends to be a greeting that we all sort of throw around and all know about now, just because we've spent so much time hanging out with these crazy Finns. And if you don't believe me, they're crazy Finns, have a look at what we're watching here. This is not the product of a sane team of people.
You've been to Helsinki, haven't you?
I have on 2 separate occasions now, mainly because I am a ridiculously massive Trials fanboy, and so I actually managed to get to the Ubisoft the Red Link's offices twice now, and both times have been very interesting, to say the least.
What are the Red Link's guys like?
The creative director probably needs special mention, but yeah, he is on another level insane. If you ever check out any of those videos that actually, here we go. You've got a video. So yeah, when I was over in this is actually Paris. I went over for a Ubisoft stream last year, and this is Auntie and I just going for a little play at a skate park here. The funny thing is too, when we rocked up to to the Ubisoft offices, I don't think they did any research to know. I mean, I'm not a small dude, and neither is Auntie, and they picked up these kiddie bikes that are ridiculously small, and we thought we'd literally get footage of one drop in on a slope and it would just catastrophically fail. It turns out they're actually much more durable than we thought. So but yeah, I've been to the I gotta give you a tip on this one too.
Yeah.
As you launch off this flat section, rotate backwards so your hooves hit the so your hooves hit the vertebrae. I'm gonna step back and think what I'm saying. So your hooves hit the vertebrae. Now let go of the throttle. Little legs go crazy and you go backwards. Now a bit of gas or walking.
Oh, God. Yes.
And over. There we go.
Awesome.
So, and this is my whole vocabulary now doesn't exist. I can't use. I say to you, give a bit of gas to a unicorn, like eat some beans or something. I've got no words to describe this stuff anymore. But yeah, we actually there is a couple of the Red Links guys actually in the stream as well. So thank you guys for checking this out as well. I know the Red Links guys stream on a pretty regular basis, but this is the first time the Ubisoft Australia guys have had a go, and kind of excited.
This is bizarre.
Oh, and if anybody, DJ Twitchy in the chat, if anybody wants to politely give him a bit of grief, you're welcome to, because he's certainly contributed to a number of the hardest tracks in the game. So I always make a point to give him a special shout out, and say if anyone wants to thank him for all of the enjoyment they've got out of the difficult tracks in the game, show him some love. And is that Urbanibo? So nobody uses regular words to describe themselves. Live lesson from Shady. Yes, and I will say too, as I'm going through this, if there are any particular parts, I might try and get. We're pretty jam packed for stuff we're going to show off, but I will say no, you can't do that. If there is anything in particular, let me know in the chat, and I'll see if we can find some time. If not this time, I'm sure there'll be more. Big Pace. G'day, sir. The Black Sword, I think.
This is insane.
Yes. Go, what's this?
Oh, it's like Indiana Jones now.
Yep. So how many of these little things have you hit? Is that the second one?
I think this is the third.
Oh, that's the third. Okay.
I think it might be. Well, I've been
No, that was your second. That was your second.
Yeah, I've been flung out of this thing.
Yeah, this is
3
your
or
third
4
time
times
now.
now. Yeah. Whoa.
The Maxi Geek, lay off the throttle is the tip. Now, bear in mind, the Maxi Geek was giving you grief, though, so I'm not sure if that's a helpful here or if he's just trolling now, so I'm not sure.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this help that I'm getting.
The next thing. So up on screen now, you can see the cat. So that's probably the image here. Welcome to the internet. Forgive me, but I've forgotten the name of the artist who did this piece of artwork. We might try and find this in a second in the chat. But that's the artwork that effectively inspired this whole awesome adventure piece. So, and to be honest, I don't know the real story, but all I can imagine is the creative director running into the office with a printout of this saying, "We make this now." And that's pretty much, I'm almost certain that's what would have happened. He would run in we make this, and that's it.
So,
and like a whole team of people would have been set up.
So it was inspired by something?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Well, it's either this or a really weird dream. But yeah, that was the story. And like I said, I'm not positive, but I genuinely believe he just ran in and said, "Do this," and like a whole team would have been set up and dedicated to just delivering on the vision.
This is cool though, because it's been around a while now and everything, and it's put a completely new spin on it for me like this. It's
and I think, and I can only say think, but I think that was the idea, to just give it, and I think also to again, for people that say, "Oh, it's that motorcycle game," and I'm not a motorcycle rider. I have never ridden a motorcycle in my entire life, yet I've played this game passionately for like 5 years. But it's this, I guess, gives you an opportunity to get other people to see it, to understand the mechanic, and really what you're seeing. Even if you look past the unicorn, you're seeing the frustration, the body weight, the interaction between the vehicle and the rider, and the satisfaction of getting through a difficult part. Boom. And I think that core underlying sort of that thing you get out of it is what will then make you go, "Oh, cool! Now we'll go and check out those motorcycle tracks," which I wasn't into before, but let's I've got it now, so let's go and have a look at them. And I think you'll find that you need to slow down on that platform there, or that happens.
Oh.
So this is cool too, because this is starting to teach you now about, instead of just running flat out, you're actually now having to think about your rotation. So the world is now spinning. And you're also thinking about your throttle control. So sometimes you're actually taking it a bit easier, as the Maxi Geek pointed out. Black Sword saying somebody might have eaten too much cheese before bed and had some crazy dreams. I'm sure that contributed to it. I don't know how big this Finnish culture is on cheese consumption. But then again, French parent company, right? So I'm sure there was someone at Ubisoft that had a bunch
There's
of
a lot of cheese involved there.
Oh, there we go. Sharp Writer, aka Jason Huser, is the artist for that piece of work. Always good to give a shout out to, pay respects to the artist.
Oh, actually, look, Maxi Geek is saying that Trials HD was the one that sucked him in. Where did your love affair begin?
Trials HD.
Yeah.
2009, August it came out. I still remember, it was within a fortnight of release, someone put me on it and said, "Oh, check out this game, it's fun." There was a massive community of PC people prior to that, but Trials HD for me was the thing that sucked me right in, and to this day, that's still, for me, and I'm not a big sort of nostalgia gamer kind of guy, but Trials HD for me still holds a ridiculously special place in my heart. It's very cool. And since then, Evolution came out. Evolution's great. There's loads of different Trials stuff that's coming out, and each one of them just gets bigger and crazier than the one before. Because you think about it, Trials HD was basically entirely happening within a warehouse. You were sort of in the confines of a warehouse, and it was amazing what they could do in that space. And then the last couple of games have really taken you out into the the literal world that they've created for these tracks to be built within.
So do you still have favourite tracks that are just embedded in your mind that you'll never forget them?
Yeah, and for anyone that knows Trials HD, Trials and Tribulations and Reality Check was, I think, one of the DLC tracks. To me, some of the best tracks in the game. And for Trials Evolution, probably Way of the Ninja, which was for me probably a 2-minute odd extreme track. Ridiculously good fun.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a name for that technique, or similar to that, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on the stream.
Right.
The Trials community have come up with some creative ways to name their techniques. Yeah, and the fire breathing. All right, okay. So this is the boss battle.
Oh, there's a boss battle in here as well.
Actually, is it this one, the one next to it?
It's good though because, like, I'm not seeing these as like separate tracks. It is kind of got that linking feeling of I'm on a bit of an adventure here, and it's just so bizarre, and there's so much weird stuff going on. I've kind of forgotten I'm doing track by track.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, and the PC trials, it's actually funny. I think, honestly, if I had have started playing PC trials, I don't think I would have got into it anywhere near as much as I did. The physics were different. Watching the top riders, I realised that it's my skill. And this is the beautiful thing about this game. You and I can use the same controller, same bike, same everything. The only thing separating us will be our skill, but it's possible to be ridiculously far apart on that, because there is so much skill to actually understanding how this all works. And I found with the PC stuff, I thought the physics was bad and it didn't handle well and all the rest of it. It turns out it was just my skill, because you watch the top replays and the guys are insane. And I'm sure when we get into some of the harder tracks a bit later on, you'll also, I've got to try and say this in a nice way, you'll notice the skills difference between us.
Yeah.
Look at this robot. He's just punching stuff now. Watch it.
Oh, that's not fair. I wasn't expecting that. Here I am trying my best just to stay on four legs.
No, that's his suggestion for you to move along a little bit. Now wait for it, because he comes basically. So what you need to try and do is use that sort of throttle hoof control to slow yourself down on that backward slope, not like that, or he punches you in the face. Yeah, so you flip here, land on your hooves, and then gentle on the trigger. Nah, he punched you in the face again. Because what he's trying to do is keep you on that ramp.
Oh, right.
But again, this is about teaching you some of those core...
Oh, come on, robot, give me a break.
Not enough that time.
Right.
Hey, you've done pretty good though. You haven't had to hand over the controller, apart from that last bit. Watch the Fist of Fury, all the fire behind you too.
Oh, what? There is so much going on. I don't know where I'm safe anymore.
And Joel, it's just in that one frame, right?
I know, that's what's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, there's just so much.
Here we go. Stop. There's a fire. Nah, you ran into it.
I guess this is where I need to be a bit slower and gentler now, and kind of hang around a bit.
And it's funny, for me who's played this, I kind of just instinctively know what to look for and how to approach this stuff. But it's always fascinating for me. And again, because I'm so focused on teaching newer people about the game, I love watching how new people... basically I can now look at the game through your eyes. Yeah. And I'm actually looking at this now going, wow, I didn't realise this. But the level designers are trying to teach you something here. It's about going fast in certain places, but then slow down in certain spots as well.
I think that's where I come unstuck at the moment, is the slow stuff. Like,
yep.
When it feels like a speed run and you're kind of reacting as you flow along and everything, then it's like, but when you've got to be gentler and...
Go, because you're on fire now.
Okay. Where am I going?
Down. Oh.
Oh no, come on. We can do it. Oh my god, I'm out in space again. This is just... come on. You don't crash in space.
Puddin's World is here. How you doing? And yes, I am addicted to Twitter, so for anyone that has checked out the University of Trials Twitter account, I did tweet this just beforehand, so that's why Puddin's World is here, so thank you for joining in.
Get the hoofs up. Get those hoofs up. Right, here we go. Now I've worked it out. Come on.
Yeah, good. Land on the feet. Yeah, land on the hooves. Here we go. Finish line. Nice work.
Oh, I feel like Sandra Bullock, you know? You see gravity.
Sorry,
that was a bit... just floating around in space, I'm a bit lost.
I was trying to which movie reference, and most of them have been romantic ones, and I'm like, what are you feeling?
I've fallen in love with the unicorn here. It's the unicorn. Oh.
She made an equestrian thriller or something.
Ah, so now this one's called the boss battle.
Yeah, so I probably should have realised that's the boss battle.
Right, well that one did feel like a boss with that big robot trying to kill me anyway.
This is tough. I'm potentially seeing you seek some assistance here.
Right, okay.
But again, what you'll also
challenge.
notice about this is the difficulty progression. So in those earlier ones, you're pretty much just running flat out. Now, there might be parts where you need to slow down or adjust your body weight or do some sort of, quicker maneuvers than you've been doing to date. I love those little feet.
It's kind of a nervous anticipation because I don't know what to expect. So much has been thrown at me.
I've got the exact opposite because I know exactly what to expect, and I'm just sitting here just waiting. Just like, come on, wait for it. There it is. Yeah, Black Sword. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the stream and the quality, internet speed, and all the rest of it. So glad that's coming through nice and clear for you.
Yeah, I'm sure half of them are probably thinking, Mikey, get off the pad. We want to see some of Shady's skills.
Nah, we'll get to that. Yeah, I think it's Rot Mytho. Stream and the quality, internet speed, and all the rest of it. So glad that's coming through nice and clear for you.
Yeah, I'm sure half of them are probably thinking, Mikey, get off the pad. We want to see some of Shady's skills.
Nah, we'll get to that. Yeah, I think it's Rot Mytho. That question was just mentioned a second ago. There was a welcome to the internet picture we got up on screen here. So that was the inspiration from what we've heard from the developers. And it's funny when you look at the image, you're like, yep, I kind of get it. Now, what made them think that they would make this? That's just crazy Finnish people. ANBA, so ANBA, ANBA is Puddin's World's pointing out, is the sort of the forum name and the online name for the creative director Antti Ilvesuo. So he is, mental. I don't think there's any other way to to put that out there.
I think it just reminded me. I met him once.
Oh,
and
you don't forget. No, people don't forget that type of thing.
Yeah, he was awesome. But I remember one of the things that stood out was he had the best business card I've ever seen.
Do you know what? I should have brought it in. I actually have got one off him because they're
one?
So good.
Yes,
I had to get one. He actually got coins made.
Yes,
proper
that was
metal
it. Yes.
Coins. His email address is around the rim. On one side, it's the Red Links logo and some information, and on the other side, it's actually, and this is, I love this thing about Antti. He, on the other side of it, is a golden record, which I've only learnt since meeting him, is a golden record that was placed on the Voyager spacecraft in 1977, I think it was, and sent out into space. That spacecraft is outside of the solar system right now, and it's I guess it was a record to the universe.
What am I doing wrong here? I've been at this one for a while.
All right, my turn, I think.
Yeah, I'm not right.
There it is.
I did it just as you're paying attention to me. And
stop here. Slow down. Slow down here. All right, I'll give you a few pointers. Stop. No, backwards a bit.
Okay.
Now accelerate or run or whatever. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Don't hit your head there. Good.
Ah, come on.
All right, so with this one, all right, stop. No, you're gonna hit your face. Just over the edge.
Right.
Yeah, and now down and now run. There we go. And one of the other things you'll whoa! Oh, you missed it. One of the things you'll notice too is about the way that the rider and the vehicle interact. They're independent, but they interact with each other. So your body weight will impact the bike's or the horses or unicorn's movement. Yeah, so slow down here. But again, so this is a cool thing. It's now teaching you about that. Sometimes you should slow down and go over something. That'll push you, I think. There we go. Boss battle time.
You know what? The cat is kind of reminding me a bit of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah?
Oh, you know the little raccoon fella?
I think I spend too much time playing Trials
He's
now.
got a similar vibe with his gun.
Pay attention.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
You forget you're playing a game now. Alright, do you want me to do the boss battle or you want to have a crack? Yeah, you have a couple of goes.
Let me have a couple of goes.
Alright, and I hit circle, restart. But that is cool because you are actually falling all the way back down.
Yeah, I was seeing how far he goes.
You look at the world underneath you here. Alright, so let me give you a couple of tips here. What you're trying to do is crash this boss's helmet. You need to land with your hooves on his head and then forwards and backwards, throttle, control, to actually stay on the dome.
Okay.
So you restart again. Or the circle button.
Cool.
Yeah, so what you're trying to do is actually balance on his head, crash on top of it, and then use your forwards and backwards to stay in the center, and do that, I think it's 3 times.
Right, throttle control this time.
I say it's throttle. Unicorn doesn't have a throttle. Stay just in the middle, not too much.
A little bit too... Come on.
Because see, you hit it once, but you fall... Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll have one more go.
Alright. I still struggle with this too.
I've got those little dudes helping me now. I really haven't got a clue who they are or what it's about, but I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, go on, you give it a go.
I almost instinctively just restarted the track. Go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see if I can do this.
So what's that from? If it's not a gold run, it's just not worth it kind of thing?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Alright. So this is just really soft. Oh, that's... Nah. Ah! See? I struggle too.
That makes me feel a bit better now.
Oh, we got to get this boss. You got to. But this and it's interesting. You kind of got to get yourself in the right position. So when he drops away from you, you kind of not. You need to be not moving. And I find even sitting slightly to the right. Big one. Boom. And now these little guys, and he...
And a penguin came out of it as well.
Oh, someone's going to have to try. Honestly, I can't... There are some things about this game I just can't explain. And penguins, squirrels, unicorns, littered throughout. This whole game here, it's like there's just this whole race of penguins that are just messing with you in every opportunity.
Yeah, and what's it with the squirrels as well?
In the context of this game, squirrels are. Anyway, that's. I think we'll wrap up the awesome adventure there, which will bring us. Let me answer your question about squirrels real quick, and then we'll get in. Effectively, squirrels have been in the game since PC days, as hidden things within the game, and really they're just like they're a collectible within the game, but they're hidden in some really cool and interesting and difficult to find places. So all throughout the game you'll find these things littered.
Alright.
But time for something.
What do you reckon? Challenge time?
I think. Well, okay. Challenge with prize.
Let's let you know how it's going to work, okay? So we're going to randomly pick 3 of you who've been interacting with us today. And what's going to happen is we're each going to represent one of you in a multiplayer race. So we're going to bring Paul in a second to be a third person. And so if your name comes up and I'm the one representing you, I'm really sorry. I have to apologise now. If you get shady, well, the prize is yours.
Except that I have heard there may be handicaps imposed. So I may not be as good of a weapon as you may think. So.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon...
let me move over.
We should give you a less speedy vehicle
to... Grab my controller here.
Less speedy vehicle? I think less speedy vehicle is a good idea.
I think, what is it, the donkey, or what are you thinking?
I'm happy for you guys to choose.
Yeah.
You guys choose, and I will then at least... You know what? And then if I fail and I'm riding a good bike, it's kind of bad, but if you guys pick and I don't win, then I still, my ego's still intact.
Alright, good stuff. Alright, so let's just see who we're going to choose.
I tell you what, I bet even with a donkey there'll be people going, my money's still on Shady.
Muzza.
They've got no faith in me whatsoever.
So
after that
my
display,
performance so far, it's like...
they haven't even seen me play yet, so all I know is the first time.
Alright, look, UBA and Zed, account in the chat's going to be the one picking the names out. And the funny thing is, that person is not in the room and they don't know that I know Muzza. And the Muzza happens to probably be, I would arguably, the best trials rider in the country.
Oh my god.
Oh, no pressure.
Well, it's all on the line for old Muzza here.
Hey, I didn't even know Muzza was in here. G'day Muzza, how you doing, mate?
Alright, so luckily enough, you got selected by, or FatShady's going to represent you.
I'm going to lose now, just because, my whole competition I ran for you guys a little while back, I trolled Muzza the whole competition.
Oh, so there's a bit of bad blood there.
He's going to throw it.
Try to win. He's going to put the controller down.
Paul
Okay.
has Tiny 90?
Tiny 90, alright. Fingers crossed, Tiny 90. I'm going to do my best.
Yes.
Which one?
Bailout. So we allow
bailout.
So he's just going to bail out from the start line.
He knows on the spots. He'll do it from halfway during the race. Alright, so we're going to do 3 tracks total, correct?
Yeah, why not? Give us a chance. If we have a bad
Right.
one, we can come back.
All right.
Okay.
And then hold on, just before we get started.
Yeah,
who's
I
Mikey?
don't know who's the
Mikey?
unfortunate person who gets me.
Everyone's like, please, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm rubbish as well, so don't worry, Mikey.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think we're all going to look like average players compared to old Shady here. All right. Let's go Ubisoft ANZ. One more.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Who's it
Come
going to be?
on.
I can feel the tension.
In terms of tracks, what did you guys choose as well?
Player 3 incoming.
So you got 3 mediums.
Yeah, 3 mediums. Now this is Supercross. All right, I'll just give a quick one here. This is the Supercross mode within the game, which is a 4-lane local multiplayer mode. There is online multiplayer up to 8 lanes these days on the X Supercross tracks, or you can play some of the single player tracks as a multiplayer track these days as well. Mikey, you have Rot Mytho.
My apologies already. I'll get them in advance.
All right. So basically, whoever has the most tally of points at the end of the 3 races is declared the winner, and by default, whoever was allocated that player will win.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry if that's complicated. We'll announce the winner.
Yeah.
once we get there.
All right.
All right. Let's do this, guys.
All right. Just because it's Mazza.
So you're Rabbit.
Rabbit? Okay.
Rabbit or Donkey? What do you think, Mikey?
It's Mazza. I'm going Donkey.
Donkey, alright. I'm Roach. So for anyone that doesn't know, the Rabbit and the Donkey are pretty much the slowest vehicles in the game.
Donkey is actually fast-ish and grippy and accelerates and all the rest of it. Oh, I didn't see the driving line. That's horrible. My actual disadvantage here is that I don't know these tracks. I have not memorized these tracks at all. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to struggle. Mazza, you've already got no chance, mate. And you know what? I don't even feel bad.
It's pretty tricky, actually.
This is the guy riding on the bike designed for these tracks.
I'm already falling behind. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I'm ahead.
Oh.
Oh.
Bailouts,
no, wait.
Bailouts.
So I came second. God, I forgot about the bailouts. I'm trying.
I'm just Chuck, by the way.
Hey, at least it's close.
That is close.
Tiny 90, I'm still in it. We're still in it. We're only 1 point behind.
Muzza says I bring dishonor to his family. So true, dude. So true. But maybe that's what I want.
That's it, Rock Mytho. Cool and calm. I'm taking it steady. I'm not going to panic.
Nah, look, I haven't spent... honestly, there's guys that ride this donkey ridiculously good. Like, I'm talking to the level of completing the extreme tracks. I've completed some of them, but not... not well. Oh my gosh. Alright, oh wow. It's all on you.
Go! Oh, I got you there, and then nothing happened for me.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Yep. DNF.
No!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, look at it.
Is it over?
Oh, no!
No, you got one more, but...
We've let you down so badly.
I didn't even finish.
What have I
That's
got?
terrible.
Alright, I'm gonna go baggy. I'm gonna go slowest bike in the game.
Okay.
Slowest bike in the game.
Give us a chance.
Give you a chance.
Can we give you actually, we can't give you a time handicap either because it just catches up automatically.
You can if you want.
Nah, it's alright. Let's see.
Alright. The other tip is you can just reach across and like punch me in the face halfway through the street.
Grab the controller and throw it across the room.
Which one am I? I'm red. Oh!
I need to come first in this race.
Oh. Here we go. Baggy. Oh no. Face plant on the baggy. I can't bring too much dishonor to Muzza's family. Oh, I'm almost off the screen. So the cool thing is with this multiplayer too, if you do go off the screen, it just sort of warps you to the next checkpoint.
Shit.
Alright, I'm going on the big bailout. Oh no! No!
You did it too soon!
Is it going to let me come back? Oh no! I thought I had it. It won't let me finish the track.
Yes!
No!
I went around!
No, this could be worse. I didn't get any points at all.
Oh, so where does this leave us? 1 point ahead. Tiny 90, congratulations.
Oh, you weren't expecting that.
Yeah. Did you throw that?
No,
Did you throw that?
I went for the bailout.
Oh,
I said like at the last checkpoint, if you miss the bailout, it's the risk and reward thing.
That's
So
incredible.
I've gone and just straight down.
That's so good. Tiny 90, congratulations. You are the winner. Well done.
Oh, man. All right. I need to get that back.
Yeah, man. Don't worry. There'll be 2 more rounds of giveaways to get your honour back. So they're coming up a little bit later on. All right, guys. I'm going to leave you to it.
Thanks, Paul.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, my God. I'm just going home. I'm done. This isn't live, is it? Like, we're not broadcasting this, are we? This is cool.
Yeah, can you edit that out, please?
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, what are we going to do next?
Oh, let's restore some pride.
All right.
Well, how about Awesome Max has obviously got its whole other section.
Yes,
how about we have a look at that?
Yes, it does. Yeah, so with the Awesome Level Max, there's the Awesome Adventure in Red Links vs. All-Stars. I want to give a quick little mention of how this is all structured. So what Red Links did in putting this together, there is and you can see down the bottom here, you've got this thing called Track Central, which I'll show a little bit more in a moment. Effectively, the editor for this game is in the game, and everybody can build their own tracks, upload them online. What you'll find is there are some ridiculously good community-based content creators, and what the Red Links guys have done is basically put 11 tracks out themselves that their own level designers have built, and put into the game. To contrast that, there are 11 tracks that were built by community members. Now, I'm led to believe the Red Links guys that actually did collaborate with them and sort of teach them and work with them and help them out. But if you have a look at Track Central, you'll find hundreds, thousands of tracks. I mean, there's 41,000 on PS4 at the moment. And a lot of them are really good quality and great track creators. They've actually been able to get one. So like this one here is Man on Fire, Monsterfied, Loot Monkey. These are actually guys who have been able to build these tracks and have them loaded and actually now added to the game as part of the core game, which I think for a recognition to community members, I think is actually pretty cool. So
that's amazing. Though. Can you imagine if you're one of them and you're like, I'm in the game. I'm there. They picked me. It's like, that's great.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get Professor FatShady in the game. I want to do some tutorials or something in the game. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm working on it. But I think it's really, really good recognition for those track creators. That's only a handful of them, and there are tons more making some great stuff. So I think then maybe we should sort of play this off. I mean, I've played this before. But maybe, I don't think you've seen some of these tracks before, so maybe we should actually sort of do a little bit, and maybe we'll get some of the view from the viewers as to sort of a Red Links vs. All-Stars. Maybe you can do some Red Links tracks, I'll do some All-Stars ones.
Yeah, sure, okay, yep, alright.
I'll represent community, you represent
all the Red Links guys are going, oh no, we got the noob down. Oh. Right, shall we start at the top then?
Yeah. Well, look, you pick the easy ones, I'll pick the ones I think we'll just pick whichever ones I feel like writing.
I'm just some of them.
Starting with medium. I've seen how you ride a donkey or a unicorn. Sorry, so fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Go on. Who doesn't like fish and chips?
I like the sound of it already.
I know. Yeah. What do you reckon, Roach? Yeah, easy track.
Good all rounder.
Yeah.
And see, this is in contrast to the adventure now. This is just one pure sort of track, start to finish.
Yep.
See what they throw at me.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's see how you approach this. Now, remember before you were talking about how you need to learn to sort of go slower. This is a great example here where what you're doing because you're just riding flat out, you're landing on the upward slope of these ramps, and that just eats all of your momentum away, right? If you went a slight bit slower, landed on the downward slope of those ramps, you'd be able to transition sort of up and through that.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things that I'm really big on trying to highlight to people is if you work with the physics, use your momentum and sort of carry that through the game, you'll end up being a hell of a lot faster.
So what am I doing wrong here? It was momentum, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like you said.
Totally. And so when you're doing the flip there, it's because you're accelerating too much. The cool thing with these controllers for all sort of modern systems now is they're actually analog controllers.
Oops.
So instead of a button where you're pressing it at 100%, you can just gently hold the trigger, and that will actually accelerate it 40%. And when you're going uphill here, a gentle press on the throttle is going to be much more effective to keep you from doing those flips. Gentler.
So
too gentle.
Yes. Come on.
You're a specialist still, aren't you?
Come on.
I was going to ask you what you think of the track, but I think you get over this obstacle first. Shogun. Red Links Shogun's here. G'day, or as we say in Australia, moi. There we go. Now you got some momentum up.
Oh, I tell you, I feel so sorry for the riders.
Oh yeah,
they go through so much damage. I really, you know, the ones where like you land head first onto something
like this.
Oh, yeah. See, I was only doing that to show it. See,
sure.
Yeah. That's
the other 11 of those were.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did you think of Fish and Chips?
I enjoyed that. I liked.
Give me this.
I like their scenery as well. It was a nice, bright, pleasant one. Yeah.
I know I'm on a Ubi channel, but that did feel very sort of almost a sort of Black Flag. I mean, only just because I was playing it recently. It had that lushness in the water, and I sort of picked that up the first time I played it. All right, you know what? I'm going to play, and this may be somewhat unfair, but I'm going to play one of my favourite tracks, and I'm going straight with it just because I love it. Dark Carnival by Hess92. I only did a feature on this guy's tracks yesterday, I think, on my channel. Ridiculously good, but the atmosphere, you'll see in a second here, the atmosphere of this track to me is spectacular. I just love the look of this thing. So you guys can all, I'm always really rusty when I'm playing on streams like this, but I can concentrate on the riding. You guys have a look at just how awesome this looks. I mean, remember, I've got to remind people this. Somebody sat on their couch at home with a controller in their hands and created this from scratch. Like, just, So let that sink in.
In the editor, there isn't just big circus carnival pieces you can chuck in there. They had to create all of these.
Now, bear in mind, there are Red Links level designers in the chat right now, so I'm sure they'll correct me because I know very little about the editor. But, a lot of this stuff has to be custom built.
That's an incredible amount of effort to create something
like that.
Look,
I mean, and one thing you have to do, and I'm really bad at this, watch till the end because you'll always get some really cool death animation. I think, actually, is that going to set fire to the whole place? Possibly. I have no idea. But it was
spreading, yeah.
So a lot of the time, it's like a little Easter egg at the end of the thing. You actually find out, something. Now, before we go on, your view, chat's view, what do we think? I think it's unfair. I'm biased, but I think it was unfair putting up Dark Carnival against anything. Because I find Dark Carnival one of the best tracks in the game. Now you've seen both. Your view?
I reckon 1-0 to the community. Yeah. I think the All-Stars definitely win that one.
Yeah. Unfair comparison, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
Go on, pick something.
Well, coming from England originally, I'm going to have to go for Neo Bradford.
All right. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was... Lee, Katamari UK, one of the level designers of Red Links, I think has had a decent amount to do with this. I don't know, Twitchy or someone want to fill in the story, but I'm pretty sure, actually, if you hit the challenge, hit square for a second.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this is Lee's track. Yeah. Versus the third challenge there, Lee. I'll explain the challenges in a moment, but he's a UK guy as well. So
right, there we go.
That's the connection. Okay. I didn't get it.
All right, well, I can let him down now, like I've let everyone else down so far. Yeah.
Red Links official. Why do you want everyone had fun doing tracks as your vote? That's not fun. We want conflict and tension. That's what this is about.
There has to be a winner.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, I like the look at this already.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This is I do like this. I do really like this track.
I'm taking your throttle control thing to heart, and I'm like, there was hardly any throttle there.
Yeah, that's good though. Oh, and the other thing is think about your landing and your bike's orientation.
Whoa.
There we go. Think about your rotation in the air, and you sort of got to try and anticipate the landing. So when you know you've got to land, you rotate your bike so you land with your wheels, so you can get grip to transition to the next section. What was the Red Links that Jackal Mayhem got? Red Links official coming up with their own jokes.
Right, come on. I think I need to do a flip at the top of this one.
Flip? Yeah.
But
you do.
No. Oh, I need a bit more momentum.
Bigger flip, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I haven't even shown you how to bunny hop yet, have I?
Nah. Oh, what?
There we go. No,
I needed to do... Hang on. Oh, lost the moment.
But this to me, I actually really enjoy watching. One, because I can laugh at you a little bit, but I really like this because it does highlight how much skill is involved in this game. I mean, it is a simple game to pick up. You have a trigger to go forward, a trigger to go backwards, and a stick to make you lean different ways. At its core, that's all Trials is about. But what this is showing, I guess, is the different skill that you can acquire. And I think that's why I've stuck at this game for so long, because you learn so much playing this game, and and it's, I find it so rewarding. You pick it up for 5 minutes and learn something that makes you so much better rider. You're telling me that was a Simpsons quote and I didn't get it? I'm disappointed in myself now. It's Benny, I look like your mate. We may be friends already. Maybe I am your mate.
Come on, get up there, get up there!
Redlink's officials pointing out that 20% of the chat right now is Trials developers. It's true, and this is the one thing oh god, it is. Yeah, so Wilpy. See, I say everything with the Aussie accent. Calzone, DJ Twitchy, Redlinks Shogun, Redlinks official. These are all dudes that work at Redlinks. So yes, hello to everybody.
I enjoyed that one. I'm not making excuses, but I was quite distracted.
He said as he made an excuse.
I'm balancing on the distraction. I was quite distracted with that one. I was looking around at the scenery and crashed a few times, and that's my excuse anyway. I like that one.
All right.
I don't know, it had a bit of a Blade Runner-y vibe to it, maybe something like that. It was a bit.
I'm not Lions trying to score other Ubisoft games. People are just putting in requests now.
Monopoly? That's the best he could come up with? Monopoly?
I know, right?
If you're going to get Shady to commit a crime, at least go higher than Monopoly.
Alright, have a look at this lava. There was a DLC pack that came out a little while back, and it had lava in it, and I just fell in love. I know nothing about game creation, but this just looks like awesome lava. There's something about it. The color, the motion, just the thickness of it is just. And I'm going to crash straight into it. That was because I wanted to show you lava. Not because I forgot the driving line on this.
That's from my school of excuses.
That's exactly right. Oops, and I forgot about that too. And that's the other thing too. It's not just these static tracks. You will find, carefully placed throughout the world, these sort of physics-enabled kind of physicsy kind of things that happen. So there'll be boosts, or there'll be seesaws, or there'll be weird ramps that disappear, and just so many different things that can happen. The level editor is just so versatile. Splash!
Oh, I did like that one.
Oh, look, just little birdies. That's nice.
I hate to admit it, considering I'm representing Red Links, but I know the way you're going. I'm thinking Community one again. I think the All Stars are 2 up now. Damn it!
Well, look, there's only 20%,
and you've got the Red Links guys on there now.
No, but there's only 20% of Red Links devs in here, and that means there's 80% community people. So
there we go. Yeah. We're going with the majority here. Right.
All right, pick another one. Go on.
Right, come on.
I'm not lying. Still going on about Monopoly.
What have we got? Let's see. Seismic activity. That sounds intriguing.
And this is unfair too, because you're picking a track, and I'm like, all right, so what one can I pick that I think's better than that?
Yeah. Right, come on.
Oh, that's a...
Come on, Red Links.
Can't handle the power is here as well. How are you doing? I hang out on Twitch way too often as well, and these are all names I very much recognise, so hello to everybody. Cloud Cover 101 is here. A few other people as well. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you for watching Mikey Smacky's face. These helmets do nothing, by the way.
That's one of the ones that really make you wince, isn't it? It's face first into something.
Yeah. And you see what I mean about all the sort of physics stuff? Like, there's a lot of dynamic things happening around you, too. This isn't just static objects. There's so much different things that are triggered, and there'll be explosions, and there'll be little trapdoors that open up, and a whole bunch of things.
Poor guy. Oh, I see what you mean now. I need to go a bit lighter in the throttle.
Yeah. But it's also about the transition of your body weight as well, and this is one of the hardest things to get people to, I guess, understand. But it's the interaction between the bike and the rider, not each of them independently, if that makes sense.
There's
a lot of the physics underneath this. There's a lot going on. You don't have to be a physicist to understand it, but
that train's moving.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a run up.
Twitchy's saying I've got no chance against this track. We'll see, Twitchy.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect and love for the Trials guys, but put the community up against them, I don't know. I find myself being quite biased. There's a penguin too.
Oh, yes! I didn't even notice him. You little bugger. What did I ever do to you?
Oh, they don't care. Alright.
Oh, I like it that I'm getting words of advice as well. I'll get there, guys. Don't worry.
Alright. How many more of these are we going to do? We're going to just do this. We got this one or one more? Another couple? Alright, cool. I want to do the extreme one, but I'm going to leave that. You know what? I'm gonna go Tin Town. I reckon this has got a really cool look to it. And again, I think this shows how so far the Trials and Unicorn tracks have all been in this sort of 2.5 3D world. Look at this.
Oh wow!
Again, visual. Look at the blimps and stuff.
I like
to show you how varied the content can be in this game. I mean, it's staggering to think this has all come from the same level editor and the same game, the same physics and all the rest of it, but you can make something visually this different from what we've just been playing.
I'm so sorry, Red Links guys. I'm meant to be your representative, and here I am going, this is amazing! It's like, I can see a 3-0 happening here.
So yeah, thanks Red Links for showing up. The track's rubbish, but thanks. I appreciate you attending.
Oh.
The Red Links guys know how I feel.
Oh.
Platinum medal too, why not?
That's winner hands down.
I'm not even voting. You're just digging in deeper, aren't you? Yes, Tiny 90 Trials of Limbo. Yeah, there's been actually. I will show one of the challenges. I want to show the challenge for Charred Remains, which is another throwback to another cool little game. So, yeah, there's a lot of. Especially when you get into the challenges, you can see the Red Links guys had some fun. As we say, Twitch is getting progressively grumpier with our treatment of Red Links. So.
I only picked this one just because the name. Adelopodia, I mean...
See, I couldn't even say that.
I don't know what it means, but it's a wonderful name, so...
We didn't vote. Oh, we did.
Oh, wow,
look
at this.
Hands down, Mikey,
yeah,
All-Stars.
That was a vote, yeah. Oh, put me off now.
Actually, do you know what?
This is cool.
I actually spent I mean, too long. I probably watched this guy speedrun this track. I think he was going for a world record for like an hour or so on Twitch. And... I got a lot of appreciation for this track after watching someone go for a world record.
Hey, I think Red Links could pull it out of the bag here with this one.
I'm nervous already.
This is a spectacular looking track. It's.
Oh my! Are you serious? Masochism. I'm rubbish at pronouncing it. Is that right? Adelphobia? No, whatever this is. Is it a fear of whales? That can't be right.
Really?
Can someone verify that? Yeah, watch this bad boy too. Watch this. Go fast.
Oh, wow.
Too far? No? Yeah, too far.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It turns... I don't think I even saw someone see it, but
That's a great idea.
There's a time saver, they're called, obviously a shortcut or something here, where you can, as it opens back up, you can use that to launch yourself over. If you time it just right, and it's ridiculously hard, to get a massive time saver on that. Oh, okay, you're just a bad person. It isn't a fear of whales. I would have believed you. In the context of the live stream, I would have gone home tonight and looked it up.
Hey,
thinking it was a fear of whales.
That's cool. I like that. It's going to take a lot to beat that one. That's my favourite Red Link so far.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
It is a very good track. It is a very good track. I'm going to save the extreme for actually. You should do the Red Links extreme on the next round.
Really? Can we put the viewers through that? Is that fair?
Yeah. Pick up that controller. I'll just hide mine down here. All right. What am I going to go with? I'm going to go oh, hang on. That's not. Did I? No, it's not. Alcatraz is. Sorry. It's medium. All right. I'll go this one.
So Adlophobia is not a fear of whales. I was so busy riding that.
I don't trust anybody.
I think it's stuck in my head now, and I'll be thinking.
I know. Ubisoft ANZ for the very clear definition. I see no Wikipedia link though, so I'm not 100% satisfied. But
so Red Links want it to be a double or nothing here, all in on the last battle.
I picked the Roach by accident, so that's not going to win me any friends. I pretty much always play Pit Viper. I got to go down here, I think. No! Pit Viper to me now is my absolute favourite bike, but Mike, are you saying you're still having trouble with that? Have you even unlocked it yet?
I've stayed with the Roach just because it's so balanced, so
yeah.
I haven't really bothered. I mean, is there a real marked difference then between all the bikes?
Massive. You know what? I think I'm going to go with you on this one.
Yes! One for Red Links.
Bad choice for me.
To be honest, they said double or nothing, but even that only makes it 3-2, so it's still a community, get it?
According to Google, it has no meaning. Awesome. If you Google that before you name the track. Alright, are we going to do this? Or are you... Or actually... Oh, no. Can I pick your track? Because I actually want to show this one.
Go on it.
No, you write it. Actually, it might be too hard for you.
I was going to say, go on, do you want to just show it off? Go on.
Short Circuit, Red Links track. Ridiculously cool. I think that's Twitchy being happy. You'll figure this out. And you'll see at the end, it'll all make sense. And it's, again, the versatility of the editor and what you can create. I have the utmost respect for all the Red Links and other track creators.
Oh, wow. This is the Short Circuit. I was kind of thinking the robot movie from the 80s.
No.
But now I get it.
Well, that's good, because no one else in the stream is old enough to get the references from the 80s. I mean, I'm sorry. I was born then. I mean, I was, single digits still. But now, okay. So have you figured out where we are?
Oh yeah, inside a circuit board. It's
not quite. Out the window. What's this?
Oh.
Watch. Watch the PC. Riding through a PC.
That's
the
so
inner workings
cool.
From a theme to be able to execute and actually carry that out and have the tools in the game. I love it.
I tell you what,
blows my mind.
For the imagination and creativity, we could call it 3-3.
Well, I haven't done a.
I was just giving them one for that. It's just so good.
All right, and do I do the extreme? Can I show off one of the extremes?
Go for it.
Now I hate doing this stuff live because all of a sudden I make way more mistakes than I do when I'm actually concentrating. Now I've already put a video up of me getting a platinum medal on this, so now I can just say watch that if you ever want to see what I actually ride like, and this will be a bad version of it. And this is the part where I make up all the excuses about I'm not used to using the PS4 controller and plenty of other. Actually,
hey, I can help you out.
I was going to say, you're actually quite good. You've done pretty well today coming up with excuses. So if you've got any tips for me on that,
I'm just admiring your control there.
Fault.
I need to learn to be a lot gentler on the buttons.
And this one to go smoothly through here is good. To recover from a fault on that one. Look, I'm actually not going to fault, but have a look in the background. I think we've lost it. There was a helicopter just up there. I don't know if you spotted that before it disappeared.
No, I didn't see that one this time.
And do you know what? That actually touches on another really cool point. Oh, I hit the checkpoint. The replayability of these, a lot of the time you'll start this off and you'll be coming into fault there. You'll start this off and you'll really be focusing on the driving line and the riding, and it won't be until you actually get a bit more comfortable with the track, doing bad here, that you'll actually start to realise how much is going on in the background. Like there's a track, Way of the Machine. Oh, what am I doing? Track Way of the Machine that actually has a penguin in the background that was only showed to me recently, and I've raced this track hundreds of times, and I hadn't even seen this penguin in the background.
Well, I noticed as well that, like, on some of the levels I've been doing, it looks like there's almost split tracks at a certain point, like depending on the. I'm guessing depending on the bike you've got. Yeah,
absolutely. There's so many different multiple driving lines, and what you'll find on the medium ones and the beginner ones, there'll be a lower and an upper driving line. The upper is usually harder to hit, but faster. So it really rewards you for figuring the track out and then gradually picking the right driving line to actually go faster.
Sometimes when you finish and you think, I'm never ever going to get that gold, actually you probably need
you've got the wrong line.
A different line.
And the good thing is, replays are available, so you can watch anyone's replay, or at least a lot of the top ones, and get the get to see how it's done, see the right driving line, and then actually try and execute, because it's very different from watching a replay and having the skills to pull it off.
Yeah.
Votes.
Oh, look! They gave him the extra score. We got it all square.
So is this the tiebreaker decision, or is it is?
What do you reckon? Did the community deserve an extra one to give them the win?
I think they do.
Go on then.
For no other reason than
it's the community. Come on.
They win nothing. I mean, they're already in the game. Yeah. There's no prizes for this.
Hey, talking of winning, why don't we do another challenge?
Let's go.
Should we go for it?
Let's go.
Right, whoever gets me, apologies.
Well, actually, I've got to say that now too.
Oh, yes, Paul's the reigning champion. Come on back, Paul.
No, Shogun.
Hey.
No, Shogun.
Tiny 90. How you going?
Alright. Actually, alright, Shogun's asking me to do a rap. I'm not going to rap on the stream, but if they get bored, Auntie's got a recording on his phone. Go and watch that.
What? Hold on, why are you rapping on the stream? This is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, come on. Set it up now.
Jeez, alright. I gotta remember.
Do you want a topic? Do you want
no.
a topic?
All right, hold on. Let's set up multiplayer while I think about this.
All right.
This was a mistake. Thanks, Shogun. The whole FatShady name was a whole play on Slim Shady, me being the fatter version of him.
We have jokes about that in the office, actually. There's one guy that keeps calling you Slim Shady.
Yeah, but that is the joke.
Okay.
That was intentional. That wasn't
makes sense.
Like, he wasn't being clever. It was obvious.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it was actually, I used to do musical parody, jumping guys. I used to do musical parodies under that name, and that's the whole reason behind it.
It's okay.
This is gonna.
Let's do it. Let's say if you win, you have to rap.
No, do you want? All right. No, maybe I. All right. Maybe I should rap while winning.
Oh, that's just cocky now.
Yeah. Paul Minecraft 12 was just thinking, well, there goes my opportunity to win that.
Right, yeah. Who have I got?
A rapping trailer at the same time.
Paul Minecraft 12, so that's you.
Alright.
And then we've got two more to draw. Did you want to? Who's still to join the game? Is it you, Mikey?
Oh, sorry, that's me. Yeah,
right.
I'm in.
So you're yellow, I'm blue. Okay. Are we doing the same tracks? Warehouse, ADA? Oh, these are different.
I think they're different. I can't remember what I picked.
Skyway. Oh, Gymkhana.
Yeah.
Okay, without a car.
Yeah, correct.
Do they do that with bikes, Gymkhana?
I've
never seen.
Do you know what? I've met Trials guys for real now, and I still didn't ask them.
Yeah, right.
I learnt a lot during that trip too. I have to show some of that stuff in a minute, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Met some real Trials guys, and actually, I learnt a huge amount. Are we ready? Have we got everyone? No player 2. Paul will represent Breeze.
Breeze 001. I got you, man. I got you.
So I'm representing Paul, and Paul isn't. All right.
You find logic in that, yeah. It's the order of the moderator.
Yeah.
We cannot contest him.
Hassle him a bit though.
Must feed children before a riot starts. Catch you all soon.
Wow.
Okay.
We'll
let you run off Puddin's World.
As somebody with 2 kids, I get it.
Yeah.
Go feed the children. Yeah, it could all go wrong.
Video on demand after this?
Yeah, man. It'll be available.
There we go, Puddins. You won't miss a thing.
Oh, who have I got? I've got
Mikey.
Shaky.
Okay. Ooh, OTHG. If you see that around, bunch of cool guys. Over the Hill Gang. Awesome dudes.
Okay, cool.
Shaky, I will try my best not to let you down.
Hold on, have we got eject, launch?
Oops.
Is that in there?
Oops, no. Do
you guys want to...
Nah.
No, you don't want
it?
Okay.
Too late.
That's kind of what saved me in the last round. I'm actually going to race with dignity now.
Oh, yeah.
The bailout. I have no bailouts, I have no game.
Alright, so do I really have to rap?
No, you don't have to rap.
Can I though if people want it?
Yeah, of course. Alright, go. Rap.
Have you ever seen a burger that you could stick upon a fence? I have. I've eaten burgers that make the devil repent. Pickles, fries, and an apple pie. Look at my thighs, sick as the thought of fat Albert's fat, hairy behind. I'm at the station commotion because my ass is exploding. Tempers flaring, my theory. Let one rip and keep going, not stopping nothing for no one. The smell will make them stop breathing. Got a stinky ass, it's a warning. Stinks from the floor to the ceiling. Leave them with the taste of stale mangoes and fish in their mouth, so you can stand by me. A Dutch oven you never get out. Look at you now. I bet you're probably sick from it now, ain't you all? Enter the verse and you're regretting it now. I'm sorry, everyone. I never meant to hurt you.
Oh, that was so good.
I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my colon.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm
so
laughing too
distracting.
much.
Come on.
Nowhere.
Shogun for you, my friend.
Oh, I can't get on that
Oh
box.
no, we're back here again. It took me ages to get over this. Come on.
Oh, who's that?
Me.
Are you going to win it? No bailouts.
It's not the finish line.
Oh, it's not the finish line.
I thought it was the finish line.
Me too.
Ah, no.
Oh, that's tough.
Whoa, this is a really hard course.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, no,
Oh, wow,
what have I
we're like just
And
over
I picked
halfway.
the roach.
Whoa.
Dude, crazy rap skills. That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I was a little bit too impressed. That's why I was racing so fast.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I have any more chance to come back?
Oh.
Ooh, recovery.
And no bailout. Wraps and the win. I believe.
Well done,
I
well
believe
done.
I've
Yeah,
I've earned.
You've got
Look
some
at the
good
points.
What happened there?
Because we faulted so many times.
Oh, shit.
We were so busy laughing.
So all of that
So
was
we only got 1 point, 2 points, 2 points.
all of that was for absolutely nothing.
1 point. That was not worth 1 point. Alright, Breeze, I'm going for you. Alright. I'm going to put my concentration face on.
So okay, so if I want to pull the win, I just got to keep rapping, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh no.
I'll save it for when I'm losing,
Come on, don't
which
let
I
it shake
kind
you
of am.
down.
Feel the tension.
Don't let it shake you down.
Oh, no, that's the stale mangoes and fish. Sorry.
Come on. Ooh, I can't see what's happening. That's cruel. I was leading the whole way.
Just chuck.
Oh, okay. I got second.
Just chuck.
Good race, guys. That was.
Look at that now.
He's pulled
Look
away
at
again.
that.
Close.
Look at that.
Crap. Okay.
Oh my god,
0
Paul.
faults.
Paul. And that was
Zero
with the
faults.
rabbit. All right, do I donkey it up to try and?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's even it up.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
Give us a chance.
Oh man. Okay. This is all or nothing.
Thank you, Benny. No more rapping line. Come on, dude. I didn't say I was good.
What?
Oh, rabbit.
Oh.
This donkey. I'm not going to say a bad word about the donkey, but I am bad on the donkey.
The
my
pit
gosh.
Viper is so good, but it is very twitchy.
You picked a difficult selection of tracks this time.
Oh my! Actually, I've just realised. Yeah, this is actually a very. I've just realised my mistake.
This is.
Can't get it off.
I can't get it.
I mean,
So it's relying on us to get up there.
look,
Great, we're going to be here all day.
Oh no!
this could take some time.
Oh, this is
Definitely go
Okay.
feed the children.
That's right.
Maybe have a sleep and then come back and we will still be here. Oh no, come on.
Go. I can't work this out. Do we need more of a runoff?
No.
I can't get enough power off the top of it. Look at him on the donkey.
If you make it and we can't on a proper motorbike, that's just embarrassing.
Yes!
You did
Damn
it.
you.
Yes!
Well
Gotta get next to
done.
nice,
You almost
nice.
deserve to win just for that. Oh, I'm rubbish at this. I should have selected the roach.
Just hang in there. Slowly going
You're
backwards.
just dying a slow death. You know you're not going to get up there. Just do a backflip and end it.
Keep it going.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Oh no, we got to do it again.
Alright.
Man.
Yes!
Donk. Bad selection of track.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. Hey, I did say it's going to build some tension though, because none of us know what's going to happen.
Crap.
Well, there's been so many faults in this one. The spread of points is going to be like one each, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if any, we may just be for nothing. Oh no!
Sorry, Breeze. I'm terrible at this.
Oh no! Oh, you can't even fender grab on it. Well, you probably can, but I'm not skilled enough.
I reckon Shaky's given up even tuning in now. he's lost all hope in me.
Oh!
Hey! I don't know if that's going to count for anything because I had 8 million faults.
I've got less fault there. You guys are 15, I've got 13.
I think you won it.
No points.
Really? Oh, sorry, Breeze. I tried. I have to choose the wins next time. Yeah.
The rapping win.
He rapped anyone. So who's our winner? Who were you representing? Paul.
Paul Minecraft 12.
Paul Minecraft 12. Okay. There'll still be one more round for giveaways. Okay, guys. So hang in there. All right, we'll come back.
I'm not sure they want to hang in after that. We need to watch the next one.
Oh man! Why did you do that, Shogun? Seriously.
I tell you what, after looking at some of those tracks,
yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna go invisible for a second.
Why don't we look at a few more? Like go with the community stuff and have a look at.
What a great idea!
Like some of those tracks were so cool. I can't get enough of them. I want to see a few more of those.
All right. But first,
I'll let you lead the way.
But first, I kind of feel like doing something. How often do you get a chance to be able to pick whatever outfit you want? I've been wanting this outfit for a little while, so I'm going to grab it real quick. I'm going to spend some of your hard-earned acorns.
Go for it. Oh, it's Rayman with legs.
With legs, yeah. Look at all this stuff. You can mix and match. A lot of this stuff you can mix and match. I quite like the hoodie on this guy, and one of these cool helmets here, or the squirrel helmet's bit of a throwback. Oh, and I will. Sorry, just quickly, shout out to the young ladies of the world, female rider, recent addition, and kind of awesome as well. But no, I won't be changing gender on the stream. I can rap, but I won't do that. Alright, what are we going to do? Track Central?
Yes,
all right. So we've already kind of talked a little bit about the concept of an editor within the game. I won't bother showing you the editor because I won't do it justice. But the community are able to use this editor, upload things to this thing called Track Central. PlayStation 4, 41,000 tracks, and you'll find a stack of tracks on other platforms as well. One of the best things that I was talking to you guys about only last week, this Uplay recommended feed. What this is, and I just want to mention this for anyone watching this that might have trials or someone who's just won trials, this is actually a selection of tracks that were built on different platforms potentially that are made available for everybody via this sort of Track Central thing. So some of these tracks were built on Xbox One, potentially I think 360, PC and PS4, and whichever platform you're on, you can play tracks from those other platforms.
Oh, that's great! It's not often you can share via different formats and stuff like that.
A whole bunch of technical reasons, I'm sure. That doesn't happen. But if you have a look, right, there's pages of this stuff now, right? Tons of this. Whoa. Tons of this stuff. So I wanted to just give a quick mention to that. What do we want to do, though? Do we want to go over and talk about... Actually, I think I favorited a few tracks. May I just randomly play some?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do this one first. Someone in the chat will know who built this one. Please call that out. I want to say it was Bob. Oh yeah, it was Pneumatic Bob. Awesome. I wanted to do one of this guy's tracks, just show this stuff off. This is a young dude too, ridiculously talented. So again, sits at home with his controller and built this. Now you go through this, and it's a cool looking trials track, right? Again, it's got a good design and a good look to it. And it all looks pretty interesting. Alright. Reverse to watch track build. Now, this lets you get a look under the hood at how this track is built. What he's actually done is, again, with a controller in his hand, has built a track that will dynamically, and it's different every time. Like, you know, this is a different driving line to what we were just on. What he's actually done is built it in such a way that the track will build in real time as you're driving.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't even know if fantastic's a good enough word for it, to be honest, right? It is. So, and he's enabled this mode just so you can appreciate the fact that it is literally filling out the track. That's not like textures popping in because of some sort of technical constraint. This is the track being built in real time. So you can play this with it zoomed in and race it properly. But what an amazing sort of technical achievement.
Yeah.
And to have the capability in the game to do that. I just thought, yeah. So I wanted to show that just to give you an appreciation of how
some of this stuff is like it's just the power of the editor lets you do it.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, it's. I was watching the Red Links guys doing an editor stream, and they were talking about it recently, and yeah, it's a basic. I wanted to say basic version, but it's a visual coding language. You can program stuff, and quite a lot of stuff. Far exceeds my skills and capability. But as you're seeing here, I'm just writing this thing, and it just keeps going. This is, as far as I'm aware, infinite and different, and it will just keep building for days. So I'll stop because we're going to show you some other tracks. But how cool is that?
Oh, I love it. It just shows the endless creativity.
Twitchy, you hadn't seen that? Yeah. Look, pneumatic bog is ridiculous. No, this is you play. No. This is an older one. So Twitchy, even one of the Red Links level, one of the guys who was employed to make these tracks is in the chat right now going, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" And it was built by someone using the game that he built to start with. Let me actually now this one I want to give a mention to as well. I actually saw this for the first time on the Red Link stream I think last week. Again. I say this so many times, and I sound like a broken record. But again, dude with the controller. But look at this now. So he's come up with a design idea, right? But what we've got is, you know, he's come up with this idea, but there isn't a gymnasium set of objects in the game, right? He's actually had to build, you know, dumbbells and create this look.
So he's created this from scratch, pretty much.
Yep. Again, within the confines of the game, but as you can see, there really isn't that much.
The effort that's involved in that is incredible.
And I like it because it's quite a difficult track as well.
So. I'd have no hope on this. Oh man!
But this is the reason why I wanted to show this off too, because the reason why I think Trials got as popular as it has is because of the difficulty. It's a great game to pick up for 5 minutes and play and have some fun with and ride unicorns and play multiplayer and all that stuff. But where this game and franchise really shines is in the difficult parts. It's at its best, it's brutally hard and fun. Yeah. And I think more rewarding. I mean, it's one of the most rage-inducing kind of games as well. But it's so rewarding when you actually achieve something, and I've forgotten how to do this obstacle. This is always going to be a mistake, doing tracks that I've only really played, I think, once. There we go. And there's so many different writing techniques. I mean, I've literally put out hundreds of videos, and a lot of them have been focused on training people, and there's still so much I need to teach people, and so much I need to learn. I've played the game for 5 years. I'm still learning stuff. This is a tough obstacle. And what you'll notice, there's so many different subtle things that you have to do, and I'm not doing this justice. People like Muzza that are in the chat right now, zero fault these things. I am not at that skill level. Nah.
Go on, everyone's willing you on now.
You see what I mean? It's that the reward for achieving something like that is really where I get a massive kick out of this game.
Yeah. So do you find it at its best when it's a little bit slower? Like the sort of subtle controls and that, or?
Oh, I think just when it's harder. As much as I think going for a really fast time on some of the medium tracks, for instance, is really satisfying and takes a huge amount of precision. But I'm much more happy going through the things that are just a little bit on the harder side, like this. Like, for instance, this technique I've got to do to get that. That's a good finish.
What a way to go!
But anyway, but look at that whole environment. I mean, that was like, it's not just building a track; it's building the gym, the objects, the bikes, creating the theme, the checkpoints. Yeah. Amazing amount of work that goes into that stuff. All right, let's get into something else. Actually, should I let you play one of these guys? I haven't seen this one. You know what? You have a go at this. There's a couple other favourites on here. Let's have a look through some of these.
Okay, right.
I'm going to go back to have a look at this chat.
Oh, sorry. Here I am. I'm sitting on the ropes because I'm always... And it's like... I didn't realise it said it's not allowed. I'm just sitting there waiting. Come on, load. Come on. So I've got to do Pit Viper.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be interesting.
Here we go. I get to experience a new bike.
Now, I've not seen this either. This was picked by somebody else prior to the stream, so...
Oh.
You're not good at reading instructions,
Okay.
You're not good at reading instructions, are you? Restart. It said do nothing.
They said do nothing. Okay.
It says put the controller down. So I think what this is... Actually, you know what? The interesting thing about this... Okay, I haven't seen this before. I think what this is actually showing is the... Oh, wow. How, I guess, predictable... Because it's a physics-based game, the world will always function the same way, given the same amount of inputs. So what I think this level creator's done is actually said, well, I will control... Because, effectively gravity is the only input now.
Yeah.
I know what that fixed entity is. I can make the bike do all this crazy stuff. So this is almost a tech demo. I mean, this isn't a challenge from a writing perspective. This is really just to highlight some of the cool stuff that I guess the amount of things you can do in the editor. And I think this person's just sort of said, look, I just want to do something fun. This is it's pretty crazy.
Again, though, I love the imagination.
Yeah.
Someone just thought of it.
And exactly. Someone just sat there and went, you know what? I think that'll be cool. So I'll just make it. And I can. And then I can upload it and share it with everyone. I have no idea what to expect. This is the best writing you've done today.
That's not fair.
No, I'm serious.
Oh,
no, you really,
I haven't
you're
fallen
zero faulting it.
This is the longest run without a fault, yeah?
The best you did today is literally when the control's on the couch. So you know what I'm hoping now is that this is a motivation for you to go home and be like, you know what, I'm going to actually learn this. I'm going to get better at this. Oh. At every point, I'm just like, it's gonna stop work. Oh, is that a message? Thanks for playing something? What?
Have we still got...
Oh, you see that? I think it said thanks for playing, and they've crossed out the word playing because you're not.
Oh, nice. Hey, look, have we got one challenge left today?
I think so.
So I could still redeem myself.
Well, technically.
Yeah, alright.
That is insane. Wow. Platinum medal, your first platinum medal!
Hey! Come on, I love this level.
Wow. Alright, come on. Actually, I think it's cool. There's a voting mechanism at the end of this, so everyone uploads their tracks. If people are putting out poor quality tracks or done little to them, they all get downvoted and they kind of get suppressed. And what you'll find is a lot of different feeds. Actually, I might just, while I'm mentioning it, let's go back out into the whole Track Central thing. You'll see a whole bunch of these tiles. There's newest trials, there's top rated 48 hours, there's Supercross. So all of these different tiles now allow you to sort of go to the ones that have risen to the top. So
that's cool.
It finds out of the 41,000, you don't just scroll through massive amounts, it actually sort of brings some of those out. There's another one that was picked. Is this a me or Mikey track? What do you reckon?
You give it a go.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay.
One of you can freeze, one of you can't.
Huh?
Oh, you can freeze time.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Wow.
It's like Braid.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Wow, that is a very interesting little mechanic. But you know, I kind of like the challenge of trying to actually hit it, but I'm sure it's been designed not to. So this is the thing. I look at a track like this now, and I'm like, you know, I could make that.
Yeah.
Not on the. Oh, all right. Last try. No.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a go.
So what was it, R3?
Yeah. What an interesting little mechanic. That's awesome.
Oh. Even with the time freeze, it's hard.
But it doesn't slow down time, and that's the difference, right? So it's still a challenge, but yeah, if you wanted to, you'd really slow with this. Like, you could just take your time with it.
Oh, the great stop.
It's just grinding away at her face now.
Oh. This bit's hard, even with the time freeze.
Nah, you lost. I'm still seeing. Oh, you got it. What's the end, Bart? What's the end? Go.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, that level ground really jumped out at you.
I was basking in the glory of doing that.
Did you not see the massive concrete thing?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but are they going off the driving line?
But hang on now.
Oh, why? They go through you. You probably paused it at the wrong time. That's cool.
Ah, right.
Wow. Wow.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah. Okay. And you know what? Even this isn't doing the creativity of Track Central justice. There is just ridiculous amounts.
You could spend hours in there just rooting around for these. Yeah. It's so cool.
Actually, here's I'm gonna have another go. I like the extreme stuff. I'm gonna show off some more of the extremes. I like this. This is another one of these Uplay recommend tracks. The cross-platform ones. Over the Hill Gang. Yeah.
Hey,
Shaky's
I let them down earlier.
You
Shaky.
did.
Oh, sorry, man.
It's funny. I practiced these tracks before I got here as well. It's clearly done absolutely nothing. But again, look at the design of this. Think about the tracks that you've been seeing already today. And now have a look at how different this feels to them. Again, someone just comes up with an interesting idea for a look of a track, and they can execute it. They've got the tools to execute whatever craziness they come up with.
Have you had a crack at making any yourself?
No. I avoid the editor like you wouldn't believe, and I have so much respect for everyone who does it well, and I almost feel like I'm punching them in the face each time I touch the editor, because I can't do anything with it.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind a go, but then I look at these and I'm thinking I could never even get close to some of these.
But I say this about the good writers as well, so I have to say this about the good track creators. Everyone started out with that same thought though. Like, they had to learn it sometime.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and actually, I will say, for Trials Evolution, Shogun, Riddling's Shogun is in there at the moment, put together some amazingly detailed tutorials about the editor. I think it was like 30 or 40 videos they put out to bring people up to speed. And they do, as I said before, an editor live stream as well. So you can actually go on week to week and actually ask the track creators questions about.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
So literally like live feedback. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to do something. What would you recommend? And they'll actually give you a bit of tips and talk rubbish and do what they normally do as well. So
What do you reckon?
Oh,
one more challenge?
Yeah. Who's that? Beats Play Games. How are you doing?
Go on. Pick 3 easy tracks this time.
Well, you want to do another race?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Actually, yeah. All right. Let's go. Paul, you want to come back on the couch? Multiplayer.
Okay, so Paul's 1-1, Shady's 1-1, and I have it. No pressure.
Yo. Hey, gang. All right.
Shady raps hard. I think someone wants you to rap again.
I think that's a good call. He won the last time he rapped. So yeah. Maybe don't rap. We actually need a chance this time. Okay, so I think the moderator's going to pull some names out. Again, Breeze is still in there. All right. Hopefully Breezy gets selected here and I can redeem myself. We'll see. Probably not. So what are you thinking for tracks?
I'm going to go easier stuff after that Gymkhana one.
That was tragic, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what, I was quite glad we actually did make it to the end. At one point I thought we were just going to be there all night.
I'm going to have to watch the replay on the video on demand just to watch the rabbit just pedaling on the spot, just refusing to give up.
You know, I'm going to. I honestly don't remember these Supercross tracks. I spent so little time playing these things. Forest Jump. It just sounds cool.
Okay, that sounds cool. I'm up for that.
All right, there we go. Shady's got monkey hands.
Monkey. I think that's actually me or Mikey. We should be called monkey hands. Our efforts today. All right, and then 2 more to come. Oh, bailout, yes.
Yeah, allow.
Because I'm rubbish without the bailout, as we saw.
Oh, Paul, you can't handle the power.
Can't handle the power.
Oh, that's me. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see how we go. I can't do worse than I did last time, sure.
I kind of wish you guys had, like, monkey gloves that I could put on. I want to play 4 monkey hands with monkey hands.
That's an impossible request. I mean, we have costumes. We have, Assassin's Creed costumes. We have a Rayman.
You've got a gorilla outside. I'm not that far from it.
But that's like a plastic one you can't actually wear. Or we have, what do you call it? A rabbit costume. So if you ever want to wear a rabbit head while you play.
I actually...
Future stream ID.
Yep. I on the way here, I was thinking, I wish that was something we could organise.
If only.
All right.
So we're just waiting on Mikey's player, and here we go.
Mikey will represent. Let's see,
Westiged.
Okay. All right. So
awesome.
I can't handle the power. You're Westiged and you're monkey hands.
Yeah.
You can't forget a name like that.
Can't. All right, ready to
All
go,
right, guys. Good luck.
All right, I can't do.
I'm going Roach because I'm rubbish.
Yep, I'm going Roach to play it safe.
All right. So this is the last giveaway round.
The loser fetches the snacks. I'm actually
That's pretty accurate.
I'm cool with that.
I'm in serious mode.
I was gonna say you sit forward straight away.
Yeah, I'm in serious mode.
Someone who's yellow? Oh wow, you are! Oh wow, you are in serious mode.
It's because you're not rapping.
As I walk through the kitchen in the shadow of death, I take a look at my chest and realize I've got breasts, cause I've been eating and eating so long that even Jenny Craig thinks that hope is gone. Nothing.
That was good.
Come on, man!
Oh,
yes!
Yes, you put him on.
No!
It worked.
Yes! Why? Damn it! Did I win?
You still got time.
Okay. All right.
Westiged, we're still in there. Come on.
Damn, that's so effective.
Are all the raps food related?
Well, that's the joke, right?
Exactly. A large part of them are.
Okay.
It's a large part of them are. Yeah.
I think being on the far
Puns
side.
keep on coming.
Being on the far side is a disadvantage, I reckon.
Hey, and that actually, I will actually explain a game feature while I'm losing. What they did with the online multiplayer, they actually made it so, because obviously with this we all share the screen, so you have to sort of pick a driving line randomly.
Yep.
But on the online multiplayer, you are always the front driving line. So they actually made it so even though there might be 8 people racing, your screen will always have you at the front, and the other 7 will be behind you.
That's very cool.
Very cool.
Wow, who's flying?
I can't. I'll watch. Go! Yes!
No! I led the whole way!
came third.
Come on!
What's the replay of that?
Yes! Come on, Westy, get
first to
Come
last.
on!
Right over the end. I was just sitting there.
can't believe
I was just smashing bailout.
Oh, man!
I just you were flying, Mikey.
I never fell once, and then he stole it right at the end.
That's okay, because you're still in a really good position.
Oh, man!
Yeah. Okay. This is it, guys.
May the best rider win. Look at this. This is fitting.
This is
This is proper competitive now. Yeah.
All right. Go.
Oh. Oh no.
Too much throttle. Ah. How do you guys catch up so easy?
Let go of the throttle on a downhill.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't pedaling. I probably haven't pedaled the whole track yet. Oh.
My face nearly just... Oh, did you see that?
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fault.
No,
Fault.
no.
Oh, you faulted too?
Yep.
Oh.
Damn it. I was so close.
Oh. That threw me off as well. Come on.
Oh no, we've got no momentum.
Oh, I think we're getting close to the end now. Oh no! I was watching where you were. Oh no, I've missed it too. Bail out! Oh no!
Yes!
I tried! Why did I just finish it? I should have just raced. I was trying to be clever.
I won! Finally!
I watched you
West
go.
again!
And I'm like, I'm gonna get this now.
I thought I had enough momentum to fire myself. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, well.
So that was one each.
That was.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So who are you? Who are you?
West
Sorry,
again. West
sorry,
again.
monkey hands.
Yeah, I apologise.
Westy
as
Ged
well.
got me and he probably thought that's it. I go, no. He's probably gone home. He's probably not even in the feed anymore. He just gave up.
You've been trying to contact him for a week. He's
I've been watching this guy fail for an hour and a half. There's no chance.
Oh, man. All right, I'm going to leave you boys to it.
Man, that was fun.
Oh, that was good fun.
Good game, chaps. Good game.
That's taking it all out of me. You know, I kind of want to retire now. I don't want to have to go again because, like, that's it. I can end on a high note as a winner, you know.
Well, anything else we want to do? I think we might be good to wrap up, aren't we?
Yeah, I think that's a good finish. Yeah,
I think look, it's a high note.
Yeah,
sure
I can go home on a high. I can, yeah. I don't have to walk through the office in shame.
People are just going to be throwing things on your way out tonight. But you know, I'm not going to carry you up on your shoulders on your way out or anything either, right?
I kind of wish I'd got monkey hands because then I could just be Mikey Monkey Hands. When it comes to trials, that's me. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Cool. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and special thanks to Shady. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you, Ubisoft,
it's
for
genuinely
having me here.
been educational.
Good. It should be.
Yeah,
it should
has.
be.
It really
and
has.
you know, I don't know if it's a shameless plug. I'm just going to plug it. University of Trials on YouTube, Uni of Trials on Twitter, and any other place you find me. Absolutely focusing on newer riders, tutorials, and just getting you to enjoy the game through an appreciation of the underlying physics. So as I've done with Mikey, I do with everyone else on the channel. So please keep in contact, give you a shout out, and thank you to everyone come along, people that I've known before and people that I've just met. So absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks, Shady. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.